Hi. So you want to speak English? Like a native? Like Her Majesty, the Queen of England?
From the founding principles of the Parliament and the key values of wisdom, justice, compassion, and integrity.
Or like the very famous environmentalist, Sir David Attenborough?
Within the next decade or so, we are going to pass a number of tipping points, beyond which it's going to be very difficult to recover.
Although I really pity you for wanting something like this, I still have very good news for you. You can do it. You can speak English like a native. And I can think of two ways to do it. The first way is to simply travel to England and live there for 5 to 6 consecutive years. You mingle with everyone there and you practice your English with everyone you see in the street. After 5 to 6 years, if you are not very slow, you will eventually master English enough to speak like a native. I know, you cannot afford to live in England for 5 to 6 years. Actually, nobody can. Probably you cannot even afford the visa fees. Think about it. You are listening to me hoping that I tell you how to speak like a native, while I myself cannot speak like one. But the second way is very ingenious and affordable. It took me a tremendous amount of time and creativity to think about it. And I'm proud to say that I'm the only human living on this planet to ever think about this. It requires a lot of efforts on your part. And quite frankly, the results are not in any way guaranteed. But since you cannot afford the first one, you can give it a try. You have nothing to lose. Start by converting to Buddhism. And better still, become a Buddhist monk. You must have a very firm and strong belief in Buddhist principles, especially reincarnation. And after you have this strong and firm belief in reincarnation, simply kill yourself. Yeah, I mean it. Kill yourself. A bullet between your eyes or deep in your ear will do it. I'm marking this video as family friendly, so I can tell you of more interesting places to shoot yourself in. But you can use your imagination. And because you are a Buddhist, you will reincarnate. You will come back to life and hopefully you will be born in England. It might take several attempts to perfect this because we'll never be able to rule out the possibility of you reincarnating as a cow or as a dog. But when you try long enough and hard enough, you will one day reincarnate as an English person. And then you can start enjoying your pure British lovely accent. But if you cannot afford the first one and you don't like to convert to Buddhism, then you'll have to contend with the fact that you'll never be able to speak like a native speaker of English. Never. You'd better concentrate on mastering the rules of grammar and the right choice of words to use in every context. You'd better concentrate on speaking English fluently and correctly. What you should really want is to be able to communicate perfectly in whichever context you find yourself in. But no matter how hard you try, native speakers will spot your accent the moment you open your mouth. Your mother tongue will always interfere and will always show itself in the way you pronounce your words. Think of an English person trying to learn Arabic. The moment he tries to pronounce any of the pharyngeal letters, like the A or the Ha, you'll immediately realize he's not a native speaker of Arabic. Of course, I would urge you to improve your pronunciation as much as you can, but I would advise you to concentrate more on mastering the rules of grammar and mastering the right choice of words in every context. A native speaker of a language is someone who was born in the country that speaks this language. We are learners of English as a second language. Of course, you can reach the level where you can express yourself fluently and correctly, but this is the most you can aspire to. I hope you enjoyed this video. Share it to encourage me to do more. See you.